Dylan Strome hopes Ovechkin stays with Capitals beyond this season. NHL analysis. Will Alex Ovechkin's legendary NHL career be coming to an end after this season? That's the question on everyone's mind, and Washington Capitals forward Dylan Strome has some intriguing insights to share. Strome, who has been a key player alongside Ovechkin, doesn't believe this is the final chapter for the superstar. "We don't know if it's going to be his final year," Strome told NHL.com during the 11th annual Smile Zone Celebrity Golf Tournament at Lionhead Golf Club. You kind of see what he said a couple of days ago, that it's preposterous that people would talk about that this will be his last year. But here's where it gets controversial. Ovechkin's contract is up at the end of this season, and while many speculate this could be his swan song, Strome isn't so sure. "I mean, obviously it's the final year of his contract, so anything can happen," he added, leaving the door wide open for speculation. "So you're saying there's a chance?" "It's his decision, obviously, but I wouldn't rule anything out. I certainly hope so," Strome said with a laugh. Strome's enthusiasm for Ovechkin's continued presence is understandable. The 28-year-old forward had a career year in 2024-25, setting new personal bests in goals, 29, assists, 53, and points, 82. And this is the part most people miss. The most memorable moment of that season was the secondary assist Strome provided on Ovechkin's historic 895th NHL goal, which surpassed Wayne Gretzky as the all-time leader. That special afternoon against the New York Islanders at UBS Arena is a moment Strome will always cherish. Ovechkin finished the season with 897 career goals, and the question remains, how much further will he push that record? Ovechkin, who will turn 40 on September 17th, is entering the final year of his 5-year, $47.5 million contract with the Capitals. This has sparked a flurry of speculation that this could be his final season. However, Ovechkin himself hasn't confirmed this. In a recent report by Russia-based news agency RIA Novosti, he stated, "A year will pass, and we will think about it. We will live and see." He also mentioned that no contract negotiations with the Capitals have taken place and dismissed suggestions that he's already decided to retire after this season as pure nonsense. Capitals forward Tom Wilson echoed Strome's sentiments, saying, "Who knows what he's going to do? I mean, if it's his last year, I don't know. You can never doubt the guy. He could play 2-3 more years. He's a guy who loves to score. He loves the game of hockey." Wilson added, "We'll see what happens. He's going to knock down 900 goals and then start chipping away at the next milestone." Strome hopes to be part of Ovechkin's journey, no matter how long it continues. "To be on his line the majority of my 3 seasons in Washington, it's been an honor to play with him, and still is," Strome said. "He's obviously had a storybook career, and he's obviously had a positive effect on mine." Strome's path to the NHL was not a straightforward one. Drafted by the Arizona Coyotes with the number 3 pick in the 2015 NHL draft behind Connor McDavid and Jack Eichel, it took a decade for Strome to reach his peak performance. "Everyone has a different path to the NHL," he reflected. "I'd be lying to you if I said there weren't times along the way where I wondered if I could produce or get to where I wanted to be. And now, 10 years after I got drafted, to have my best year personally and team-wise, with us finishing second in the overall standings, it just shows how you can keep growing and learning." Strome's journey is a testament to perseverance and growth. He hopes to continue this trajectory and looks forward to Ovechkin being a part of it. "I hope to continue doing that. And I look forward to Ovi hopefully being a part of it." So, what do you think? Will Ovechkin continue to break records? Or is this the end of an era? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Ovechkin's future. Will he play beyond 2025? Alex Ovechkin's NHL future remains uncertain, but one of his longtime teammates has hinted that his career might not be over just yet. After breaking the league's all-time goal-scoring record in the 2024-25 season, many have speculated that this could be Ovechkin's final chapter. However, his teammate Tom Wilson has raised a compelling counterpoint, suggesting that the 40-year-old star might still have several more seasons ahead of him. Here's where it gets controversial. While Ovechkin has shown signs of slowing down, particularly after a broken leg last season, He's still capable of scoring at an elite level. In just 65 games this past season, he managed 44 goals, a testament to his enduring skill. Wilson, however, argues that Ovechkin's passion for the game and his relentless drive to break records could keep him in the NHL for years to come. Who knows what he's going to do? If it's his last year, I don't know. You can never doubt the guy. He could play 2-3 more years, Wilson said, emphasizing Ovechkin's love for scoring and his desire to chase milestones. Ovechkin's role on the team might shift as he ages, but his goal-scoring ability remains a cornerstone of the Capitals' success. With a chance to surpass 900 career goals this season, he's likely aiming to set a record that's nearly impossible to catch. This raises an interesting question. Does Ovechkin want to retire with a legacy of dominance? Or does he see value in extending his career? The NHL community will likely learn more about Ovechkin's future before the 2025-26 season begins. Given his teammates' confidence in his abilities, it's not unreasonable to wonder if he'll stay beyond this season. But here's the part most people miss. Even if Ovechkin retires, his impact on the sport will be legendary. Do you think Ovechkin will retire before or after 2025-26? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Ovechkin's future. Strome and Wilson hope for Capitals extension. NHL news and updates. Alex Ovechkin's future with the Capitals is more uncertain than ever. Yet two of his closest teammates remain steadfast in their belief that the legendary winger will continue to dominate the NHL for years to come. Dylan Strome and Tom Wilson, both of whom have spent years playing alongside Ovechkin, have made it clear they hope he signs a long-term extension with the team, potentially extending his career for 2 or 3 more seasons. But here's where it gets controversial. While Ovechkin has hinted at the possibility of retirement, his teammates are pushing back against the idea that his time in Washington is over. Strome, who has set career highs in scoring each of the last 3 seasons, told NHL.com's Mike Seisberger that Ovechkin's decision is still up in the air. "You can never doubt the guy," he said. "He could play 2-3 more years. He's a guy who loves to score, and he loves the game of hockey." This sentiment echoes what Ovechkin himself has said, though he hasn't ruled out the possibility of ending his career after the 2025-26 season. Ovechkin's words have been consistent this summer. In interviews with outlets like RIA Novosti, he emphasized that he'll finish next season with the Capitals before deciding his future. But for his teammates, that's not just a hypothetical. It's a reality they're prepared to embrace. Strome, who has now recorded his first ever 80-point campaign, 82 points in 82 games, and Wilson, who helped Ovechkin notch his 895th career goal last April, have both spoken about the impact Ovechkin has had on their careers. He brings you in, takes you under his wing, and just a ton of fun to be around, Wilson said. "There's never a dull moment." Looking ahead, Ovechkin is on the brink of a historic milestone. This upcoming season will mark his 21st in the NHL, and he's just 3 goals away from becoming the first player to reach 900 career goals. He's also 9 games away from joining an elite group of 23 players who've ever played in 1,500 career games. For Ovechkin, these numbers are just stats. They're proof of a career that's defied expectations for decades. Yet the question remains, will Ovechkin stay? Some fans wonder if his age and the physical demands of the sport might change his approach. Others argue that his love for the game and his desire to leave a legacy mean he'll stick around. As Strome put it, who knows what he's going to do? He's a guy who loves to score. He loves the game of hockey. So here's the thing. Whether Ovechkin stays or goes, his impact on the Capitals and the NHL will be felt for years to come. But do you think he'll extend his run with the team? Let us know in the comments, because no matter what happens, the Ovechkin story is far from over.